Hi everyone, good morning. We are going to start with our Python session from Young Kids Online Coding Classes. So let's first review what we started with last time. So we talked about how a coding language works, how we perform calculations on the shell, the order of operations, variables, numeric variables. We saw what are string variables, Boolean variables, and variable naming rules. If you have not gone through this video, you can subscribe to our channel and you will see the last video over there. Continuing on that, now we'll mention last time that in string operations, we cannot perform math operations. So let's see some of the most common operations performed on strings. And for our friends who are watching us live on Facebook, we will be streaming for 10 minutes over there. And there'll be a link below this Facebook streaming, which will take you to our YouTube channel. We are broadcasting it live on YouTube. So let's start with it. The first one that we'll talk about is concatenation. Concatenation is with the symbol plus. The word concatenate means to combine together. So let's do it practically. I say str1 equal to hello world. We saw last time that you create strings by starting with double quotes, closing with double quotes. Print str1 prints hello world. I say str2 equal to hi world. I started with double quotes, so I close with double quotes. Print str2 gives me bye world. Now, if I want to combine them together, I will use the concatenate symbol. I say result equal to str1 plus str2. What does that mean? Pick up the value in variable str1, combine it with the value in str2 and store in result. If I say print result, it prints hello world, bye world. But one thing you'll notice here that the world and bye are sticking to each other. This is not a good representation. You have to make sure that any programs that you create, they all have a proper structure to read. The end user should be able to understand easily what you are trying to convey. So what I'll do is I'll recreate it by putting space in between. I can directly concatenate something as well. So space is an invisible character. I did quotes, space, quotes, concatenate str2. So what I've said, pick up the value in str1, that is hello world, put space in between, and then put the value of str2. Now, if I do print result, it prints me hello world, bye world, and the space has been added. It's not necessary that everything has to be in a variable. I can even concatenate directly. For example, in this case, I say result equal to result plus, I concatenate beautiful world. And I close it. Now, what am I saying? To the existing value in variable result, further concatenate beautiful world to it. If I say print world, press enter, it says hello world, bye world, beautiful world. I'll give you a few questions to do and I'll give you 2 minutes to complete it. I say hello world, bye world, beautiful world, concatenate amazing world to it and print it. Round world and print it. Do them one by one. So after your first, when you concatenate amazing world, it should share hello world, bye world, beautiful world, amazing world. Then concatenate round world to it and it should print hello world, bye world, beautiful world, amazing world, round world. Then concatenate green world to it. It should say hello world, bye world, beautiful world, amazing world, round world, green world. Then concatenate, say lovely world. I think that's enough. So it's I'll give you 2 minutes once you, and then we'll continue from there. We'll be stopping the Facebook streaming in 3 minutes. So please look at the link below, click on it. If you want to continue with the program, you need to switch on to YouTube streaming. Another minute, I'm going to wait for you. Okay, I'm assuming you are done. Let's continue from here. And I hope you all are watching the live stream. Most probably we have stopped. It's already stopped on Facebook. Okay, so the next comes is, we did concatenation of this whole string. I'll be completing it ahead so that we all have the same string. I'm just doing it in one sentence. And it's okay to make mistakes. I still make mistakes, but as long as you know how to handle it, that's what's more important. We need to be clear with the syntax. You can recreate the string if you made any errors. The next one I'll talk about is number of characters. If I see number of characters in a string, we use a function called len and the variable name. For example, str1 has hello world in it. I say len str1 tells me there are 11 characters in the string. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Len str2 tells me there are 9 characters in the string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters. Len result tells me there are 82 characters in this whole string. I just trusted that it's 82. I don't want to count so much. str1 and str2, it is giving me the correct number. Then comes positioning. Each character has a position associated with it. And the first character is at position 0. Now, what does that mean? So we'll take result as a base string, and we're going to retrieve individual alphabets from the string. And I said the first character is at position 0. What is the first character in this string? The H character. To retrieve that, I say result square bracket 0 gives me H. If I want to find position of O, what would that be? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do result 4, gives me O. Always remember that the first position is always 0. Whenever you are counting, always start counting from 0. Then I go ahead. I want to find position of B of pi. Let's do that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Result 12 gives me B. Now let's go ahead. Let's try to target T. I said B was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Result 26 gives me T. If you are comfortable with that, then let's find these characters by their position. I'll just specify the character so that the word so that you know what am I targeting. We are using the result variable which has the string for finding the characters. Find Y in Y, F in beautiful, M in, maybe I'll do Z in amazing, R in round, always remember programming is all about hands-on. The more you practice, the better you will get, the more you learn. So I've given a couple of alphabets here to retrieve by their position. I'll give you another 2 minutes to complete that. And then we will move ahead. Okay. So if you have any issues, please rewind this recording later and you can go through it. But always remember that the first character is at position 0 and you start counting from 0 till the character that we are wanting to reach. Next we'll talk about is slicing. Slicing is just like the pizza slice. You're taking out part from the whole. It would be firstly from beginning till a point. From in between. And between till the end. So how do we do beginning till a point? So I want to take out the word hello this time, not just H. How would I do that? I'll give the name of the variable result, square bracket, position of H is 0, colon, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. O is at position 4. I'll go one step ahead. It means go till the 5th position. It does not include the 5th position. And it gives me hello. So to the left of colon, you give the beginning position. To the right of colon, you give the ending position plus 1. So in slicing, you give the variable name, square bracket, beginning position, colon, ending position, plus 1. So to the left, again I'm repeating, is the beginning position. To the right of colon is the ending position. Plus 1. Now let's take out hello world, bye world. Or I'll do hello world. So I have to set the beginning position is 0. Position, I have to now find position of D. Let's do that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. D is at position 10. So I'll say I'll go till 11. And it gives me hello world. If you understand that, then let's retrieve these. Again, I'll give you another 2 minutes to work on these. is if you just watch the video, you'll understand that it's simple. All you need to do is understand the concepts, but it's really important to do hands-on. Hello world, bye world, beautiful world. So I'll give you 4 questions in this category. Give you 2 minutes to complete that, and then we'll continue. I'll wait for 1 more minute and then we'll start. Again, if anyone is having doubts, remember one of the most common errors I find is that you don't start counting from 0. You have to start counting from 0 till the end. Then let's move over to in between. Well, how does in between work? Now, again, keeping result as the base string, I want to retrieve what is known as by world. So how would I do that? Now I have to find position of B. It will not be 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll say result 12 colon, and I have to find position of this D. So this was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. D is at position 20. So I'll give 21 here, square bracket closed, and it prints by word. So before the colon, the beginning position of the character, and after the colon, the ending position plus 1. If this is clear, then let's do these and show it to me. You can start doing them. I'll give you 2 minutes to complete this one. Okay, let's move to the last one, between till the end. So I want to start from world and go till the end. One way to do is first find length of result, because you not end up counting all this, which says there are 82 characters, and I find position of B, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So result 12 colon, the length is 82 colon 82. This gives me till the end. But to make one step less, what you can do is don't give any value after the colon. It will automatically go till the end. You don't have to find the length. If you have to just start from a particular position and go till the end. And it prints me the whole string. So let's try that as well. So this is beginning from in between and going till the end. You'll even be having an assignment on strings to work on. Please go through that. The link is mentioned below. And just to the questions related to strings. We'll be doing lists in the next class. I'll give you 2 minutes to complete that. Last minute to go, and then we'll move ahead. Okay. This is one of the most commonly used ways of manipulating strings, which we use quite frequently. Another one I like to talk about is the split function. So I have the string result, which says hello world, bye world, beautiful world, and so on. If I say str result dot split on the basis of space, what will do? It will break the whole string on the basis of space. If I want to break on the basis of, say, the word world, wherever world comes, just break it up. So wherever the word world will come, it is breaking up the whole string. So the split breaks the string based on some particular word, sentence, or character. Next, I'll give you guys a string and let's see if you can figure out what's the error there. I name it silly underscore string equal to he said couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't, and I get an invalid syntax error. Can you guys think why this error is coming up? Any sort of reasoning you guys can give me? It will be nice if you guys can put in comments as well why you think this error is coming up. The error is coming because I told you when we create a string, if you start with double quotes, you have to end with double quotes. If you start with single quotes, you have to end with single quotes. Since we are starting with double quotes here, when the moment it encountered the second double quotes is assuming it has ended here. There is nothing beyond that. Now we have to tell the compiler that it is not the end. We want to print these double quotes to distinguish between the beginning and the ending double quote, and the ones that are supposed to be printed, we put a backslash behind the double quotes. I don't have to worry about single quotes. I have to only give a clarity on double quotes because I started with double quotes. If I start with single quotes, then I have to worry about single quotes. So the single quotes are not creating the trouble. This double quotes have to be clarified that they are not representing the end of the string. They are representing, they are supposed to be printed. And the ones that represent the beginning and the ending of the string are ones without the backslash. Now if I do print silly underscore string, it prints me the string with the double quotes as well because we specified which ones need to be printed. Now I do another one with starting with single quotes. She said, comma, double quotes, shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't, don't, quotes. Okay, I'll give you guys now again 2 minutes to fix it. Again, we are getting a invalid syntax. So just following the pattern that we did in silly string, in this one, we are starting with single quotes. So you have to take care of single quotes. So let's fix that. And then I'm going to do it for you. I'll do it now with you. So I want to fix this one. It started with single quotes, so I have to distinguish between the ones that represent the beginning and the ending of the string and the ones that are to be printed. This single quote has to be printed, so I put a backslash behind it. This single quote has to be printed, so I put a backslash behind it. This single quote has to be printed, I put a backslash behind it. This single quote has to be printed, I put a backslash behind it. I don't worry about double quotes because our string is not starting with double quotes. We have to only worry about single quotes in this scenario. So you have to see what scenario are you in. Say print silly prints me the string. Next, I'll talk about how about storing a sentence. If I say store a rhyme or a poem in a string. I say I want to store, say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Now let's try creating that string and tell me if you're able to. I say rhyme. I'm just giving a meaningful variable name equal to twinkle, twinkle, little star, enter, and it gave me an error. I believe it's expecting me to continue in the same line. But I am asking you guys to print it in several lines. How do we do that? I start with 3 single quotes and I say, or 3 double quotes, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. And I close with 3 single quotes. If I say print rhyme, it prints me the whole string in multiple lines. Helps us maintain our formatting. So these string functions that we covered just now are the ones that we most commonly use in our programs. By concatenating, this is used for creating proper print statements so that we have meaningful outputs. Then we saw how to figure out number of characters by using the len function. Then we talked about positioning. The first character is always at position 0. Then we saw slicing. In slicing, we saw 3 ways of doing it: from beginning till a point, from in between, and between till the end. And how do we do that? We give the variable name, the beginning position, colon, and the ending position +1. Then we saw how to use the split function, which helps us divide the string into multiple parts. Then how to write multiple lines. I hope you enjoyed this session. And in the next session, we will be starting with working on data structures. We have data structures. And what is the purpose of data structures? Is to store multiple values in a single variable. So far, what we were doing, we were storing single values. If I had to create a numeric variable, I said number equal to 56. Print number gave me 56. We will now learn in the next class how we can store hundreds of numbers only in a single variable. If I made a string, I was giving a single word. What if I have to store multiple sentences? Hello, everyone. So it's a single sentence I'm storing. If I have to store 100 sentences, how would I do it? So we are going to look at that in the next class when we talk about data structures and how they help us store multiple values and how we can manipulate data inside the data structure. So I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you guys want to learn about more topics and in detail, you can reach us at youngates.com. We have our summer camps going on. I would like to show you a short video on a summer camps.